Hey everyone, Waddler-D. We're back for a new Let's Play, and yeah, I'm actually using a Wiimote at the moment, and we're actually playing this on a Wii U for... Wasn't expecting that, but this is Donkey Kong Country Returns for the Wii. But in this case, it's for the Wii U as well. And let me tell you guys, I've been having a fun time with this. And I'll tell you in some good ways and some bad ways. Let me just tell you that the first two recordings of this freaking awesome game were sabotaged by my mic not having its setting to... Were basically the program not seeing that my mic was connected to computer, even though it was. Fun. But nevertheless, Donkey Kong Country Returns is a fun-filled game full of Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Cranky Kong, and some new enemies that Donkey Kong has never seen before. So we're going to start off with a new game, say hello to these grinning statues, and it's a nice indication of, hey look, these characters might be in the game. And we're going to now understand what is going on with Donkey Kong Country now that the Kremlings, they're back, right? Please tell me they're back. So, Donkey Kong Island had a volcano. When did that happen? And where the hell is his face? And... oh. Right. You know, the Kremlings of 4 games missing in action, unfortunately. Replaced by the Tikis. A big, menacingly new threat emerging from the volcano that magically appeared out of thin air. And now their master plan is to descend upon the island. And to do this. It's the tiki. No, I'm gonna probably get monetized. Oh wait, doesn't matter. But yeah, their hypnosis through music is their way of trying to take over the island. And I gotta say, when you have a pretty good plan, you don't want to ruin it by stealing from Donkey Kong's horde of bananas. Unfortunately, these idiots magically picked this to be the most crucial thing on their plan. And with the nice little reminiscence of the Donkey Kong Country manual, Diddy figures it out. Diddy investigates. Well, crap. So yeah, Diddy goes off on his own and immediately gets caught. Damn. This time, though, Donkey Kong wakes up fast enough to realize he's getting robbed. Oh, crap. The game's over now. Resist, Donkey Kong. Resist, buddy. You can... oh. Donkey Kong doesn't like that music. And this guy is very desperate. He's hoping Donkey Kong will listen. Unfortunately, Donkey Kong's like, you know, I got my own music. It starts with, this. And promptly ejects him into the nearest jungle tree. This is Donkey Kong Country Returns, and before you begin your adventure, you might want to go back inside the hut and make sure to experience this nice balloon, because this is going to be your life source. Donkey Kong, no time for TV. Let's get the hell out of here, man. And, of course, check on the banana horde to be acquainted with a new item. What the hell is a puzzle piece doing there? This isn't frickin' Banjo-Kazooie now, game. But it is important for certain completionist reasons. Which we will explain. Also, blowing is a mechanic in the game. What the? Donkey Kong, you gotta have something more. Okay, this is more like it now. So yeah, you can blow flowers or, you know, little pinwheels to get stuff. Not exactly a thing that will ever return into the series, thank God, but you're gonna deal with it for the rest of the game. And you have to hold down specifically. Uh-oh, I don't like these things. Yep, that's not good. Make sure to take your aggression out on them, because you might get something out of it. So, this is a really good way to start off your frickin' game and realize that Donkey Kong is not getting the stigma that he usually gets by everyone that speedruns this game, or at least the older games. if you're Donkey, you're dead. That's what they say, and it's kind of true because Donkey Kong is incredibly slow in his own game. But now that Donkey Kong has returned, Retro Studios have given them the ability to roll jump, which makes him go a lot damn faster. And feels a little bit more nimble and agile, but he still has some problems. And sometimes you might want to participate in the little mini games that the developers throw at you, because you get some good stuff. Oh, do not take that balloon away from me. And remember that roll jumps still exist, thank God, and that Donkey Kong gets a humongous bit of momentum from the roll jump. Nice little demonstration. Who the hell are you? I know you were helping me out earlier, but what's your stake in on this? Oh, thank God, though, we have Diddy. When you have Diddy, things get even better, because first thing, you get a freaking jetpack to help you with your jumps, making it a lot less haresome when you have to make some truly dangerous platforming situations. I may as well grab this. All that for a coin, I'll take it. And if you've forgotten about Donkey Kong's ability, the pig is thankfully here to help us remember. But that's not the only thing Diddy does for you. I mean, he also gives you more health to work with, which is nice, but the other thing that he does, which I'll show off once we get to a point where it can actually have the room to do it, it's a really good thing, and that most people will want to keep Diddy for like the rest of the game, if at all possible. What is going on in the background there? Is it like the forest on fire, or is it people getting hypnotized or something? Of course, we get ever so lovable barrel cannons, and I really wish I used that barrel on these two enemies, but that didn't happen. This looks a little conspicuous. And bonuses in this game are kind of different from what you're used to with Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3. They're certainly more like the Donkey Kong Country variant, where you have to, like, collect everything or do what the game wants you to do. Fuck. And that can happen too. Failure is sometimes an option. Let's see if I can go back down there. Nope, the game's like, try again on another attempt through the level. So don't mess up. The game doesn't want you to basically bonus scum, I guess, is what they might call it. But here's what happens when you have Diddy with you. Okay, Donkey Kong, don't get mad. You can keep doing this till, like, time stops. Like, Donkey Kong can endlessly roll with Diddy's help. And I'm pretty sure he might be feeling... Okay, do not tell me I just screwed myself out of this. There we go, thank God. Thank God the roll jump gives you extra height. Because, that would be kind of lame. Having to wait for those slow-ass parrots. You definitely want to roll past this thing real quick. Because if there's anything I can tell you about these damn puzzle pieces, they're definitely going to be hidden in every nook and cranny on the level that you can imagine. So try to find them all. I'd say the Kong letters, though, they're more important. They don't give you an extra life anymore, but they do something even better to some degree. I'm pretty sure that people would still like the fact that they would give you an extra life. I certainly would too, but you'll start to learn how many lives you'll be getting in this game. And, I mean, we've already started off with, like, a good 5 lives already. One other thing. You notice that there's 3 circles. One's for the Kong letters, one's for the puzzle pieces, and the last one is for time attack. And time attack is basically you becoming a speedrunner and trying to blaze through the level in one go. Preferably in one go. Sometimes you might screw up and it'll drop you at a checkpoint, but by that point you might not be succeeding. But nevertheless, let's go on to the second level, where we actually get an understanding that Retro Studios was not forgetting about the whole naming conventions of the levels, which is great, because if the level don't rhyme, or if it doesn't have alliteration going on, you might have to question if this is a Donkey Kong Country game, because I would be a little upset, honestly. Thankfully, they know, so we're still in business. King of Kling is where you're going to get introduced to some forever mechanics, as in you'll be running into these mechanics through pretty much most of the game. It'll just be kind of thrown at you more and more throughout the level, but you also get introduced to these little bastards that like to munch on you. Very dangerous, but as long as you're very aware of your surroundings, you probably will avoid getting munched on. But more importantly, this part. Yeah, you're going to definitely be clinging on the ceilings, on the walls, anything that you can think of. And it's kind of an awesome mechanic, to be honest. And you can also beat the ceiling, or like punch the ceiling an extraordinary amount of times if you really so choose so, like so. It's kind of hilarious, but unfortunately we got to get ourselves a move on here, because still got more levels to do and places to see. And of course, again, check every nook and cranny you see, because you might end up missing stuff. You might go down here real quick. I keep forgetting. Yeah, this is the thing I hate about the blowing thing. Like, you kind of wish everything was just as simple as just shaking the Wiimote, but no, you have to duck and then shake the... Oh, I really wish I could get that now. Yeah, if you wanted to get that heart, you would want to drop down. You want to make sure to grab it before you drop down, because there's no hope, but... You always got this barrel, where if you pretty much throw a DK barrel and you don't have full health, well, you'll be completely restored. It's like kind of like a big old, oh, thank God moment once you find one and you're like on death's door with one heart remaining. And this is kind of an easy bonus, but a fun one. I'd say this is my favorite kind of bonus here, where you just basically have this big old trampoline where you can bounce around. Can still fail it, of course, but considering how wide this board is, I don't think that's going to happen very easily. Just don't get too desperate or panicky. Otherwise, it could end up sorely for you. I mean, we already experienced that. I've already experienced that myself anyway, so... Oh, this part. One thing that's lame about that particular barrel cannon, if you happen to shoot a little bit late, like I almost did there, you end up taking some unnecessary damage, and you can't do anything about it. Oh yeah, did I mention that the enemies, if... Okay, thank God we have a heart. I'm also glad these things don't instantly kill you if you get munched like that, but... Considering how massive that thing is, you would think that would hurt a lot more. Like Donkey Kong losing Diddy Kong at that point. But yeah, these enemies are a little bit all over. We start getting introduced to some more crazy antics with these with this grass. The one thing I will let you know, do not hold if you're gonna look for something other than holding on to grass, like say for instance you're gonna try to roll on a patch of grass, just make sure to let go of it. Otherwise, Donkey Kong will just kind of like sit there and you'll kind of feel silly. I've done that before and it's like, oh, like see, look, watch this. He'll just keep doing this. He just doesn't care. I want to make sure I don't forget that. Oh. We're just gonna get... Yeah, I would highly recommend doing some rolling here and there if you don't feel like doing it the slow ducking out of that guy's way. Because, I mean, there's a safe way and then there's a risky way, and sometimes the risky... Well, thank you for understanding the risk. Jeez, yeah, just be careful. These guys are quite munchy at times. I do like how Donkey Kong transitions from between two walls that have grass on top of them. And here's the demonstration. You see me try to... Watch this. Yep, he's not giving a crap, but as soon as you let go of the button, boom. Oh, okay, I forgot that Donkey Kong also really has trouble with slopes in this game. Like, see, look at that. I'm barely on it. Slides all the way down. Right, let's get up here, because we finally got near the end of the level. All I gotta say is, the letters are a great way to just know I don't have too much more. Oh crap, give me, aw, damn. Kind of hoping for balloons, but whenever you get a DK symbol on the barrel, on the end barrel, you can potentially get lives, coins, or bananas. And trust me, getting 14 lives is a fantastic way to start your adventure. Especially when you need some reassurance that you won't lose all your lives and see the game over screen. But now that we're done with all that, let's say hello to Cranky Kong, because he's now set up a new establishment to steal money from me. You're not frail. You're telling me that you're like the king of Kong, bud. Oh, here we go. So yeah, he given us a lot of lives, so no more freaking shenanigans with Swanky anymore, which kind of sucks. A key, which we will have to spend money on. Thanks for stealing all of my money. Damn. And of course, these items that should kind of be like an SMB3 kind of or reference to some degree, where you can have this lovely little parrot tell you where puzzle pieces are. Thanks, Squawks. And of course, a heart boost, which will give you an extra bit of a reassurance to get through a level, and an invincibility of temporariness. Yes, banana juice definitely would do that to me too. And nevertheless, we got 1, 3, and 7 balloons. We're getting the hell out of here, Cranky. Thank you very much. That little drum, guys. Yes, that's pretty much what a lot of people think of when they think of the Tikis. So as soon as you buy that key, it unlocks a new path. I don't think we'll be able to get to it, but we will at least get through Treetop Bop, which will introduce some more stuff, as always. Not to mention give you the start of the other unique mechanics that you'll experience. Like, this will probably not show up in another level, unless it's like a level that's like, here, have all the mechanics that you've learned. But this is going to be less about... Well, you'll find out in a moment. I mean, we always do. So yes, there's our lovely little gimmick, and of course these douchebag enemies. Thankfully, rolling into that guy kills him instantly, but if you were to happen to not do that, you would have to bounce off their drum-like head 3 times. You could get some good money out of it, so either way works in some respects. One can give you a higher currency, and the other one just can give you a quick death. I think we're gonna go down here real quick. Do the lovely running jump. I am not gonna try to go back, but actually I'm gonna see if it works. Barely. Yeah, so as long as you have Diddy with you, you can make that. And I mean, with that barrel being right there, there's no problem with that. Nice, nice, nice backdrop, but also more swirly stuff in the background. Oh my god, these frogs are now learning how to hop horizontally. That's not good. So the mechanic really starts to shine here. Swaying tree tops left and right. Jam into whatever's going on in their lives. But more importantly, they're also going to provide some help and some hurt, because they're going to most likely cause issues, just like these damn frogs are playing the blockade game. Man, should I even try this? Yep, let's go for all that for a coin. Damn. Yeah, if you see that, you see how that little bug is flying around them? That's a good way to indicate when they're going to be jumping low and jumping high, but the problem is that you have such a really small-ass, like, resolution. Rambi, is that you? Please tell... Yes, thank you. Rambi, and it's nice to see this guy. Unfortunately, though, if you're wondering that there's going to be more animal buddies, this is the only animal buddy that we can actually ride. They decide to go away from that whole mechanic, which sucks, but it's good to at least have one, and Rambi is pretty damn helpful. I mean, you already saw what he's doing. He blew away freaking spikes on the ground with his powerful legs. Any enemy that's in front of him pretty much gets destroyed by the horn, and most importantly, he's pretty damn fast. Like, he's probably faster than Donkey Kong to a degree. And that's all you really need. There is one deficit that you have to consider when you're playing as Rambi. Well, 2 technically, if you really need to get off him. You can't exactly blow anymore when you are on Rambi. But that's not the worst thing. Honestly, I really don't care about the blowing part, but because that enemy dies immediately now. Oh crap, we now got the teeter-totter effect. That ain't good. But here's the real problem. See this? Yeah, that's... If you're thinking Diddy Kong's like little jetpack's gonna help you out, no. He's basically carrying a ton at this rate, so by all means, do not rely on Diddy to save your ass if you happen to miss your jump. And he's also not immune to fiery enemies like this douchebag. This guy's honestly invincible. Every time I've ran into him, he just does not let you kill him, period. Could be wrong, though. Now, this bonus can be a little tricky. Just make sure to not go horizontal on these at all. Like, you might want to hit that balloon, but that could be the last balloon you get in this bonus. Because it's going to just shoot you at that wall, and that's it. You'll never make it back. And then you'd have to go back into the level, do everything again. And before you move ahead, always sometimes remember to check back on some bonuses, because the game is not always going to be thinking about the player's position after you do all this stuff. And trust me, you don't want to have that situation happen where it's like, ah, crap, I gotta do this level again. Yep, you don't probably have to do this level again. So, that's a good representation of Donkey Kong Country, and I gotta say, well, Donkey Kong Country Returns, I should say. I gotta say, Retro Studios has done a pretty damn good job getting those elements into a pretty solid platformer, and you'll see soon enough how well they refine that in the future. But for right now, we got still plenty of game to play, and still lots of areas to explore, because look at this map. I mean, you got a lot of locations to consider. And it looks like we got a beach coming up, and I don't know what that third area is. Looks like hills. We'll find out. I definitely don't want to be in that upper area, which looks like, it looks like it's getting a whole bunch of, vaping action up there, so, ugh. But nevertheless, guys, next time we're going to be exploring the rest of this jungle-infested island, or jungle-infested world, I should say. And then from that point on, we will probably be heading on to the beach, because we only got so many levels here. So thanks for watching, have a great day, and adios.